I did standard 2 there again.
You repeated class 2?
Yes, I repeated it because when we left Mugali, we did term 3.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nyandeng.
My name is Jimosis.
In today's video, we're going to reflect on the schools we went to from primary or elementary level all the way to university. I
went to village 1 and village 2. Those two schools are in Mugali, and I did primary 1 and primary 2, or P1, P2. Those are the ones that I did in that school. And then I also went to Malual, Buur. That one was in Buur. So I did standard 2 there again.
You repeated class 2?
Yes, I repeated it because when we left Mugali, we did term 3 in standard 2, but results were not released, so I did not have the proof that I completed that class. So that's why I had to repeat standard 2.
Okay.
And then I came to Kakuma in Kenya, and I did standard. I went to Raja primary school. I did standard 3, I did standard 4, I did standard 5, I did standard 6. And then I went to Lodwar Mix. I did standard 7 there, part of it. And then I also went to Central Primary School in Eldoret, and I did standard 7 there, last part of standard 7. And then we went to boarding school in Kapenguria in Kenya, and I did standard 7. I did standard 7 and standard 8.
Okay.
And yeah, I did standard 8 there. I was indexed 1. I tell you, I was at the top of I was the best boy during our year when I did KCPE. So that the proof is there. So yeah, so that's my primary school.
You went to almost 8 schools for 8 years.
Yeah, so like there's something that I can explain later on, but for now I'm just gonna count the way they are, but there might be some funny stories in between.
Alright, so for me, I grew up in Kenya, mostly Kakuma, and that's where I started my primary education. I went to 3 schools. I started at Buma Primary School in Kakuma, and I did class 1 and 2, or grade 1 and 2, and then we moved to Nakuru. I went to Aghe-roh Primary School and went to class 4, 5 and 6. Then I transferred to Roots Academy. It's also in Nakuru, and I did grade 7 and 8, and that's where I did my KCPE, and I was index 3.
For my high school, I went to Nakuru High, or Nakuru Boys High School. It is also in Nakuru, Kenya, and it's a national school. And I joined that school in 2010, and I did senior 1 to senior 4, and I passed. I got A-. Yeah, so I only went to one high school. Yeah, you don't change you guys.
As for me, I went to 2 high schools. I started at Gilgil Girls High School in 2012, and I did Form 1 and 2, and it's also in Kenya. Then I went to Turkana Girls National School in 2014 for my Form 3 and Form 4, and it's located in Turkana County. So I also did very well in high school. I got a B+.
For my university studies, I went to York University. It is in Toronto, Canada, or they call it York U. And I did a Bachelor of Commerce with a specialization in accounting. So an accountant to be after my CPA. And I joined in 2015 September.
And graduated when?
And graduated.
And for me, I went to the University of Toronto, also in Toronto, Canada. I joined in 2017 September and graduated in 2022 June with the Honors Bachelor of Arts. I did a double major in Political Science and Criminology.